What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Question Answers and of course beers. Now I've already opened this one. Sorry, I couldn't wait for you. Nah, in all honesty, I filmed another intro, opened my beer and then stuffed it right up. So we're on take 2 and my beer's already open, but it's still cold, which is good. Now, before I start, massive shout out to all you guys. Cheers for your support. Cheers to the legends who sent in questions. We're going to have a good bit of fun this afternoon. It is afternoon, so I'm allowed, well, it's past 10, so I'm allowed to drink a beer. But yeah, should be a good bit of fun. For everyone else who subscribed, liked, all that stuff, commented, you guys are all legends. Cheers for the support, really appreciate it. And there's plenty of good things to come from my channel, so stay involved. And yeah, let's go through this together. Now, we've got a few questions to get through. You guys got a bit excited and sent me a heap, so we're going to get stuck right in. The first one is from a mate of mine, Aaron Denshall. Now, he asks, over the years, who's been your favourite decky and why was I? Now, Aaron, you are far from my favourite decky. You look like you're about to blow the boat up, but I will say, Aaron has one thing going for him. It's the extra services he offers while you're out on the boat. He just goes above and beyond, old Aaron. Yeah, he's a good person to have when you're feeling lonely, that's for sure. Good on you, Aaron. Mate, you keep up the good work. This one's for you. Rightio, number 2. Scotty George McLeod. Oh, sorry if I pronounce your name wrong, guys. Yeah, look, there's going to be a bit of it going on. There's a few weird and wonderful names in there, just like mine. But yeah, I'm going to give it a red hot crack. Apologies in advance. What is the process you went through to get sponsored and move from amateur to professional fisherman? Well, mate, I'd probably still classify myself as very much an amateur fisherman. If you've seen any of my videos or the way I fish, you'd probably all agree it's pretty how's it going. But, mate, if you're looking to get sponsored, I'd say the best advice I could give you is just fish a lot. If you fish a lot, get onto some good fish, mate. The companies are going to come running. They're going to want you to back their products. Of course, don't be too much of a flog, otherwise they won't want you supporting their gear. But mate, just be yourself, have fun while you're fishing and catch good fish, and you'll be right as rain. So as far as becoming like a professional fisherman, mate, I think more than anything, it's just having the nuts to jump in and have a crack at it. Anyone can do it, any fisher could do it. You just got to have a crack and back yourself and have a go. So yeah, that's my advice for you, mate. Good luck if you're giving it a whirl. Number 3, Josh Caldo. How do you say your name? Well, that's pretty funny because I just gave you all a bloody heads up that I was going to say all your names wrong. So, bit of a hypocrite here, but mate, you pronounce my name Hitzke. So it's Hitzke, pronounced Hitzke. So I'll put the spelling of how you pronounce it on the screen. It always trips people up. I get Hitzke, Hitzke, all the random things. So yeah, you're not the only one, mate. It's yeah, Hitzke. Apparently German and Polish, according to my old man. Now, oh yeah, right. We've got the first of the good names. Luke Zielinski. Mate, he's part of the ski patrol with me. Good on ya. What's your favourite all-round combo for around Moreton Bay area? Well, mate, I've got a few combos here. Now, my favourite Moreton Bay combo is this guy here. It is a 3000 Stella and a 3 to 6 kilo nitro rod. Oh, excuse me. Now, the reason it's my favourite is because it's my light snapper outfit. Caught so many little snapper and tuna on this guy. It's great fun, bends a heap. At the moment though, the rod is pretty cooked. I need to replace about 3 runners on it, so it's a bit out of action at the moment, but I think I'm gonna either upgrade or do some recovery work on the rod. But there it is, 3000 and 3 to 6. Get around it. Good all-round combo too. You can use it for heavy flathead, light tuna, whatever. Oh, I use it for jacks and cod as well, so handy combo to have with you after I break the tip off on the roof. Classic. Thanks for the question, mate. Nick Lipovsky. Nico Lipovsky. GTs around Brisbane. Where, when, and how? Mate, you are asking the wrong person. So I've only caught a few GTs local. I've hooked a fair few. Been cooked by some, pulled hooks, all the stuff that can go wrong usually does. In terms of where, Mate, wherever there's bait and a bit of reef, the GTs will be there, and a bit of current as well. When? Mate, whenever you're there casting. Dawn, dusk, nighttime, daytime. If they're feeding, they'll come and smash the lure. And how? Mate, beats me. When you figure it out, let me know, because I can't get any sort of consistency with my local Gs. There's plenty of better GT fishermen out there. Oh, computer's gone on save mode. So yeah, mate, let me know if you find out any more info. I'm just as keen as you are. Cheers. Now, Ben Simpson. Love your vids, man. Oh, thank you, Ben. Mate, this beer's for you and everyone else, but you. This sip's for you. Love your vids, man. Whereabouts do you live? And favourite land-based spot to fish with topwater? Well, I live in Brisneyland in Queensland, for any of you who aren't familiar with it. It's right in the middle between Sunshine Coast and Gold Coast. We got not the awesome fishing local, but I'm about an hour each way to some great fishing, so it's not too bad of a spot. And favourite land-based spot to fish with topwater? Mate, I don't do a whole heap of it. The morning tide dudes do a lot more, probably better to answer your question, but anywhere North Queensland or any good ledge to get that gets good current and has deep water. I'm assuming you mean for GTs. If you're meaning kingies and that sort of stuff, then head down south. But yeah, mate, I don't do a whole heap of it, so can't really help you with that one, sorry. Josh Golan, what's all your GPS coordinates? Ha! Well, mate, actually no, I'll help you out. I've got a GPS coordinate for you. Punch it in. It always produces for me. It takes a while to get there, but it always produces the goods. Hang on, if you got a pen, copy this down. So you want to go 33.87.249 south, and then 151.19.253 south. Mate, you punch that into your GPS and let me know how you go. Chuck it in the comments. Whoever actually looks that up, chuck it in the comments and let me know where you find. It should be a little bit of a laugh for you. Craig Ullman, what's your favourite fishing destination and target species there? He also enjoys my vids. Thanks, Craigo. Well, my ultimate fishing destination, probably, well, at this stage, I've just been doing a bit of Jew fishing or mulloway fishing. So I'd have to say I wouldn't mind going to South Africa and chasing one of those massive cob or whatever they're called. They're like Jewies on steroids. They're massive, get like 90 kilos. So I'd be pretty keen on targeting one of them. I wouldn't mind going to Oman and chasing the tailor they have there as well. Now, everyone hates tailor. I love them. I reckon they're the best. But they get monster tailor over there. They're like a metre long. So I'd be keen as to go to Oman and just chase tailor. Everyone else would be out popping 60 kilo GTs and I'd be spinning the rocks for tailor. But keen as to give it a crack. If you'd like to chip in for me to go there, Craig, I'd happily film it for you. So that's something to think about it. Send some coin my way, bro. All right. Mark E. Irwin. What would you use / do you use when targeting finicky, geez, I can't even talk, finicky tuna? Mate, if you're talking about Moreton Bay, I just usually fall back to this guy. This is the old pink Z-Man. Don't know if that's focusing, it's probably not. Pink 5-inch streaks, streaks in bubblegum. That's the colour. I rig it on what I've got here, 3/4, usually on a 1 ounce so I can cast it in the wind, but these guys always seem to get eaten. I don't know what it is, but they just love pink. Don't know. It doesn't look like a bait fish in the water, it just looks like a pink little lizard, but yeah, mate, the tuna love it when it's quiet. That's what I'll go to. So give it a crack. It's tuna time now, actually, so get out there and give it a whirl while they're still here. Watch out for the sharks, because there is heaps of them. Right, Mike Chapman, is eating lots of fish your secret to getting those mad gains? Well, I know Mike. I used to work with Mike, and he's a Spiro, and he gets some good fish himself. Now, the reason he's not getting any mad gains is because every day is skip gym day for Mike. So, mate, try getting to the gym, and you might get some gains. That's the secret. And yes, I do eat a heap of fish. I have fish probably about 5 times a week for dinner. So, mate, that keeps me looking young and beautiful. Yeah, yeah, I didn't think anyone would agree. Right, cheers Mike, hope the West is treating you well, mate. Ben Davey, favourite fish to catch and why? I have two, and they're pretty unsuspecting. I like catching mulloway and big tailor. Now, both are pretty random species. Mulloway, obviously, they look sick. They're massive, and yeah, they're just fun to target. Big tailor, I don't know why. Everyone hates them. Everyone just calls them live bait, but big tailor, man, they're sick fun to catch. Awesome fun to target. So I love chasing them. Cop a lot of flack for doing it, but don't really care, to be honest. It's good fun, but yeah, obviously I love chasing GTs and all the fun stuff, marlin, all the cool stuff as well, but if I had to chase two species for the rest of my life, it'd be dewies and tailor. There you go, you learned something about me. Kyle 9173. What's the best way to target kingfish if you're land-based, and where's a good place to go catch them? Again, mate, I have absolutely no idea. I've never done it, never caught a kingy land-based. I know they do catch some in the Gold Coast Seaway, so you can go and try there off the rocks. Fair chance you're going to get smoked if you actually hook up. I've seen a couple of good ones landed land-based, but it'd be hard going, man. They'll just run you straight to the rocks, no worries. I'll tell you who'd be a good person to ask though, is check out Instagram, Ricky Martin Fishing. That legend is down the south coast of New South Wales somewhere, and he catches stacks of kings. He catches on poppers, liveys, spinning, all sorts of stuff. So check him out. He'd and hit him up with a question too. I'm sure he wouldn't mind answering it. He's a kingy god. So on your Ricky and on your Kyle. Bear with me. Bit of scroll action going on here. Angus Orchard. 1 metre Murray cod or a 60+ centimetre jack? Well, metre plus cod or a 60 centimetre plus jack. Well, mate, I'm proud to say I've caught one of each. So, if I had to catch another one, I reckon that's tough actually. That is tough. I'd probably go the jack because I know it'd fight harder, but it depends where. I'd probably take, actually, here's the situation. I'd take a jack because it'd fight harder, but if it was a wild Murray cod and on surface, I could be tempted. So, mate, you let me know in the comments. You let me know which one. If it's wild, I'll take the cod. If it's an impoundment cod, then I'll take the jack. Both have to be on surface though, so that's my only prerequisite. But if you could sort both of them out for me, mate, you let me know. I'll come catch them for you. Luke Van Bellos. Sorry, bro. I'm not sure how to pronounce your name. Mine's Hitzke. What age did you get into fishing? Well, mate, funny story. I was talking about this with my old man a few weeks ago. He reckons I caught my first fish when I was 18 months old. Apparently, I just wound in a little tiny brim off a houseboat we were staying on. So, I don't know how true that is or whether he's just feeding me lies, but from far as I can remember, I've loved fishing ever since I was a little kid. So, mate, super young. Got to get into it early, you know. It's good gear fishing. I recommend it. Levi Paris, what's your rod and reel setups, mate? Oh, actually, I did promise you guys I'd do a video on all my setups last time. I definitely didn't. While I should have been doing that, I was doing heaps of other stuff and going fishing. So I do apologise for that. I'm not going to run through them now because that itself is going to be a massive job. But one day I'll get them all out in the backyard and I'll run through them all with you. When I counted last year, there was like 40 or 50 or something there. So I've got more since then, so it's going to be a big video. But stay tuned for that one. It'll be a good laugh. It'll probably go for longer than this one. So yeah. Cheers for the question, mate, but yeah, I'll have to do another video on that one for you because it's going to be hectic. Aiden Beard, what lures do you use for Murray cod? Mate, well, I just got back from cod fishing 2 weekends ago, which is why I skipped a weekend on my videos because I didn't have time to post it. But, mate, cod, they're either super fussy or they'll eat anything. I've literally caught cod on everything. I've caught them on rats, spinnerbaits, not this one, but swim baits like this, surface. Caught my biggest cod on that. That's a big snake imitation. Mate, they eat anything when they're hungry. They just come and buff it. They don't care. But yeah, all your standard stuff for cod. Spinnerbaits are always my default. If I'm having a tough day, I just chuck a spinnerbait on and generally produce the goods. But surface codding is also good fun. Your big pompadours, your cicada magnums by Tiemco, they all work sick. So give them all a crack, man. If you want any specifics, just hit us up and I'll sort the rest out for you and give you a list of actual lures so you can go purchase some. But yeah, mate, they eat anything. Just got to get them in the right mood. Cheers. So I had two mates ask me pretty much the same question. Jack Kruger and Casey Harrison. Have you ever caught a platinum snapper and have you ever caught a decent wong? So for those who don't know, platinum snapper is a very fancy name for mowong or slate brim, mother-in-law fish. They're not great eating. They're not great eating at all. But, excuse me, in their defense, they fight super hard. So yes, long story short, I've caught heaps of them. I've caught some big ones too, but no, they're not a great target species. Actually, up north somewhere, they target them on the flats, call them blue bastards. Love to do that because that looks like a pile of fun. But yeah, around Brisbane, you hook one of them, you fight it for 2 minutes thinking it's the biggest snapper of your life, and you get it up and it's just a big wong. So local, not so great. On the flats, yeah, the boys. Oh, this beer's not going to last very long. I've got more questions and less beer. I'm going to have to get a refreshment. One more, then I'll go get another beer. Jordan Korschel. I don't know. How do you say your last name, Jordan? Hit me up. You got my number. Mate, first time rider, long time listener. Just want to know how big your rod is. Well, mate, let me answer that. Mate, I've got a bit of a jig stick. It's short, pretty bendy. It's really thick at the base with a sensitive tip. So I can really feel those bites, but when it comes crunch time, really got the power in the base of it there. So hope that clears up any doubt in your mind, mate. Happy to show it to you if you need some advice on your rod or picking a rod for yourself. I know you're a big rod fan, so mate, you just let me know. I've got a good rod here and I'm pretty happy with it. I'll probably keep using it. I don't think it's time for an upgrade just yet, but yeah, mate, here's to my rod. Right, I need a new beer. I'll be back.